Greetings, Athenian community. Eric Niles here on campus wearing my brand new Face, Space, Hands and Home Athenian t-shirt. I love these and I love the simplicity of that message. As you well know, we are in get ready and wait mode at this point at Athenian, knowing that we'll start the year in distance learning, yet we continue to hope and be ready for our students to be able to return in the fall. What are we doing? Among other things, we are building outdoor classrooms. We're getting the campus ready for additional modular classrooms to make sure that our class sizes will be appropriately small and therefore appropriately spaced. And we're continuing to finalize our safety plan with our industrial engineers. We're almost done with that safety plan, and you'll notice that attached to the email in which this video lives was a 4-page summary of that plan. I know 4 pages sounds like a lot, but you should know that the final safety plan is far more pages than that. And it's a good thing that we've done all that preparation, because we got news within the state and county guidelines that we'll be able to bring some students back to fall this campus for some limited programs. So some boarding students have already arrived on campus, and a small cohort of our usual 60 boarders will be here this fall so that we can support them with housing. We can support them with distance learning. We're currently planning for orientation sessions in small controlled cohorts of students, particularly for students that are either new to Athenian or students who are in a transition year, like those who are transitioning from middle school to our high school, where orientation is going to be so important. We're also planning fall athletic training programs so that our students can continue to be together, continue to be physically active. Some of you have asked about a waiver in California, knowing that California has defined elementary schools as K through 6, wondering if our 6th grade can get back to campus. As I've said, we're ready for that. Our county is not. They've been very clear with us that they're not accepting waiver applications from any school at all, and they won't do so until they have clearer data that the county is getting healthier and that it's safe for us to go back to school. We'll be prepared for when that day comes, but that day is not yet. And given all the work we've done to prepare to have students back on campus and to have these orientation and athletic and other programs so that we can get our kids back together to a certain extent, now is the time for me to really engage you about the work of home. Let me talk about 2 things in particular. The first is we are about 2 weeks out from the beginning of those programs. So I'd ask you to really clamp down on your safety procedures at home. I don't know what else to call them but procedures, but to really clamp down on them. And what do I mean? To be really honoring the fact that you should be just in your family cohort as much as possible. If you're not, then you should make sure that your child has their face covered, that they're honoring the 6 feet of spacing, all the things that they're going to need to do when we get to come back to school this year. So I'll call it sort of a 2-week clean period before kids come back to school, to make sure that they're as healthy for themselves, but for each other as well. The other is that we're going to need to do daily symptom screening. That's something that's going to be new for families all over the country this year in school, is a daily symptom screen, and for students to stay home if they are feeling, if they have any symptoms that might potentially be COVID or something else. And so as we move into those orientation and athletic sessions, we're going to start asking you to do daily symptom screening. We may start with a paper procedure to transition into that, but pretty quickly this fall, we will move into using an app on your phones, both for the screening of all of our students, but also all of our employees as well. You can look for communications from us both about that 14-day wellness period, but also the daily symptom screening. I know I've given you once again a lot of information both to take in this video and to read in this email. Thank you so much for the attention you've paid all summer to the communications we've made to you. Thank you for your partnership with Athenian. I look forward to hearing from all of you soon, and most importantly, seeing your children soon. Stay healthy, and thanks.